As you guys have seen, I've been on a lot of adventures. Most of these adventures have been with my friends, so I decided to go on a solo road trip. And it didn't go exactly how I thought it was going to go. Here's what happened. Before we start, make sure you guys like the video. This lets me know that you guys are enjoying the video, and also comment where you guys want to take a solo road trip to. Over a year ago, I dropped out of college to pursue photography and videography full-time, and I was looking for an adventure. So I called all my friends to see who was down for a road trip. Unfortunately, all of them were in school, of course. Even though they were all busy, that didn't stop me, so I started planning my road trip. The plan was to start out in San Diego, California, and end in Durango, Colorado, where I'd meet up with some friends and we'd go snowboard. Along the way, I'd stop wherever, whenever I wanted to. So I packed all of my things and I hit the road.
Baby, you got the sweetest kisses alive. I'm not gonna argue.
At first, driving alone was absolutely awesome and fun. I got to listen to any of the music I wanted to, any of my books, podcasts, literally anything I wanted. No one was bugging me to stop for the 23rd time to use the bathroom. I had a bunch of freedom. So after listening to my favorite song on repeat without anyone complaining, my first stop was the Grand Canyon. But a little backstory on me and the Grand Canyon. As a kid, I did a report on the Grand Canyon, and because of that, I really wanted to go see it, so I started begging my parents to take me. But unfortunately, it never happened. Mom, Dad, I don't resent you for this. I did at a time, but I still love you guys. As I was entering the park, it didn't look anything like I thought it would. I didn't see a giant hole in the ground. There were just a bunch of trees and a few random animals roaming the streets. I kept driving, thinking I may have missed something, but I came to the first lookout. And this is the exact moment where I realized I was alone. As you guys have seen, most of my adventures have always been with my friends. After dropping out of college, a lot of my friends were all on a different path than me. And I didn't realize how lonely I was until I didn't have anyone to share the experience with of seeing the Grand Canyon for the first time. But being an introvert, going on a solo road trip seemed fun and exciting because I got to be alone, listen to whatever, stop wherever, literally do whatever I wanted. But with that freedom, I was alone. After that existential crisis, I saw a forest, Horseshoe Bend, which was extremely windy. Monument Valley, which I had to race there just to get there in time for sunset. And I was able to make it in time to snowboard with my friend. Even though I had that little bit of a existential crisis, I was still able to have a lot of fun on the trip. Now there's a balance to being alone, and being alone can be healthy, but isolating yourself from your friends and family is definitely not healthy. And while it was fun to have all that freedom because I was alone, I really couldn't help myself but to wish that some of my friends were there so that we could share in the experience of seeing all these cool places. Now I'm not trying to discourage you from going on a solo road trip, and I'm not saying solo road trips are all terrible. Just be in the right mindset and know what you're getting yourself into. Now, if you guys want to learn more about how to do your first solo road trip, go to my TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to be posting tips and tricks, answering questions to get you guys ready for your solo road trips.